The fear of failure is a hurdle we create for ourselves. It stops us from dreaming and blocks us from achieving it. We lose self-direction and then blame it on lack of time. Take that step towards your dream, and it's okay to fail. You will still be happy knowing that you tried. When you face your fear, most of the time you will discover that it was not really such a big threat after all. We all need some form of deeply rooted, powerful motivation. It empowers us to overcome obstacles so we can live our dreams. Go to your fears, sit with them, stare at them. Your fears are your friends. Their only job is to show you undeveloped parts of yourself that you need to cultivate to live a happy life. The more you do the things you're most afraid of doing, the more life opens up. Embrace your fears, and your fears will embrace you. Remove your fear with faith. You cannot live a happy life full of fear at the same time. Fear is an illusion and feeds off your insecurities and is a poison extension of worry. Let go of fear and upgrade to faith. Life becomes more rich, filled with miracles and blessings every single day. The choice is yours. Inaction breeds doubt and fear. Action breeds confidence and courage. If you want to conquer fear, do not sit home and think about it. Go out and get busy. I have learned over the years that when one's mind is made up, this diminishes fear. Knowing what must be done does away with fear. Don't be afraid of your fears. They're not there to scare you. They're there to let you know that something is worth it. I learned that courage was not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. The brave man is not he who does not feel afraid, but he who conquers that fear. Fear thrives in a place of inaction. Overcome your anxiety by taking one small step forward. There is only one thing that makes a dream impossible to achieve: the fear of failure. Nothing in life is to be feared. It is only to be understood. Now is the time to understand more, so that we may fear less. Men go to far greater length to avoid what they fear than to obtain what they desire. One of the greatest discoveries a man makes, one of his great surprises, is to find he can do what he was afraid he couldn't do. You can't be paralyzed by fear of failure, or you will never push yourself. You keep pushing because you believe in yourself and in your vision, and you know that it is the right thing to do, and success will come. You cannot keep running away from your fears. At some point in life, you will have to build up the courage to face and overcome them. The quickest way to acquire self-confidence is to do exactly what you are afraid to do. We have to be fearless. We have to take chances. We can't live life just being afraid of what comes next. That's not what living is about. Successful people have fear. Successful people have doubts. And successful people have worries. They just don't let these feelings stop them. If you have a dream, don't just sit there. Gather courage to believe that you can succeed, and leave no stone unturned to make it a reality. The path from dreams to success does exist. May you have the vision to find it, the courage to get onto it, and the perseverance to follow it. You gain strength, courage, and confidence by every experience in which you really stop to look fear in the face. You are able to say to yourself, I lived through this horror. I can take the next thing that comes along. If we live in fear of the future because of what happened in our past, we'll end up losing what we have in the present. I understand fear, the fear of failing, of letting go, of being vulnerable. I also understand choice, the choice to sit on the edge and gently test the water with timid toes, or take the plunge and feel what it's like to let freedom wash over you as you let the judgment go. The conclusion is this: I hope you choose to swim through this life, even when your heart feels like it is drowning in fear. Don't be controlled by the fears in your mind. Be led instead by the dreams in your heart. Sometimes, what you're the most afraid of doing is the very thing that will set you free. Action is a great restorer and builder of confidence. Inaction is not only the result, but the cause of fear. Perhaps the action you take will be successful. Perhaps different action or adjustments will have to follow. Any action is better than no action at all. Each of us must confront our own fears, must come face to face with them. How we handle our fears will determine where we go with the rest of our lives, to experience adventure or to be limited by the fear of it. Fear is nothing more than an obstacle that stands in the way of progress. In overcoming our fears, we can move forward stronger and wiser within ourselves. Don't fear failure so much that you refuse to try new things. The saddest summary of a life contains 3 descriptions: could have, might have, and should have. I don't know what you're up against. I don't know what you're facing. But here's what I do know. You've got something special. You've got greatness in you. And I know it's possible that you can live your dream. Fear has 2 meanings. Forget everything and run, or face everything and rise. The choice is yours.